Hi Aquarius, it's Tuesday. We're going to do your love reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, of course, cannot resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I hope you'll stick around, join our little tribe, hit like, share, subscribe. Also, check out the pick a card, weekly pick a card readings. We are doing, and I'll link it below, but all the details are in the last pick a card reading that I did. We're doing weekly giveaways, giving away tarot decks and jewelry and journals, manifestation journals, gratitude journals, oracle decks, all kinds of stuff. So every week. So I hope you will check those out. And so it's a general reading. It can't resonate for everyone. Take what resonates, leave the rest, flip the roles if you need to. And it's not gender specific, so if I say he, she, just ignore me, please. Seven of Cups, confusion, options. Wow, Six of Wands. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of attention on succeeding at something, maybe too much attention, or too, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. There was something there that I couldn't quite get. I feel King of Swords coming through. Ooh, and Queen of Swords. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Interesting. Passion, and a lot of passion about something. I don't know. Let's see. Let's give it a few more shuffles, and then if nothing flies out, we will get started. Your current energy, Queen of Wands, there's that passion. So you're very fiery and passionate about something. The Queen of Wands is able to take action without hesitation. Combined current energy, strength, beautiful. Could be a Leo involved. We also have Aries, Sag, Leo there. Your person's current energy, being patient, waiting, hoping the seeds will take root. What are you doing to this person, Aquarius? What are you doing to them? We've got some oracle. These are awesome. This oracle deck, I tried to pull a Moonology card for you, and it wasn't coming through. Nothing was really happening, and I didn't want to force it. But 2 cards came out of this one, so these messages have been amazing lately. I'm thinking about adding just an oracle reading every week, because these messages have been so strong. Okay, 4 of Cups. That's how they see you. Daydreaming, maybe missing out on an opportunity, maybe missing out on them. I don't know. It could be, head in the clouds, but that doesn't really fit with this, so we'll have to dive into that a little more. Lack of interest. Maybe they don't see that you're interested in them. How they view the situation, Ace of Swords. That's truth, clarity, maybe an apology. It's often an apology card for me. Wow. How they see moving forward, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is someone who's extremely wise, maybe a mentor, but in this position, it could indicate a high-level relationship, and it's under the 7 of Pentacles, so they'd be waiting for you to come around wanting this. I don't know. Roles can be reversed, but that's what it looks like. Behind the scenes, the Hermit, Taurus, Virgo, mostly Virgo. So the Hermit is someone that really digs deep. They pull away, they try to get away from all the outer senses, and they even go as far as not taking anything with them. Their only tools are their hands and their mind. They go deep within, really deep discovering in a new perspective. I think deeper than the Hangman. Beautiful. Look, it looks like they're figuring something out, though. Tarot's advice, the Emperor. The Emperor, Aries energy. The Emperor often represents a husband, but in this position, it's probably representing the energy of an Emperor, which is strong, stable, decisive. The Emperor knows, he demands respect. He knows his value. He's not all over the place. That's kind of what I'm pulling here. Grounded, very grounded, stable. So you're waiting for your person to become that way, or they're waiting for you to become that way. Page of Wands. This is usually good news, information, something, a message of something, excitement. We'll have to clarify that. Let's get some clarifiers. Wow, Four of Wands. This could be, let's not throw around the twin flame word, but this, indicates happiness, success, coming together, joining forces, victory, and that's clarifying the first row, which is both of your energy. Wow, Judgment, second row, clarifier, Judgment, resurrection, second chances, giving things a second chance. It also could have something to do with legal. It's a very positive card. It's shedding your old skin also. Maybe dropping the old habits, or evolving, resurrecting. There it is, the King of Swords. I knew it. I felt this strong. So King of Swords, very, very methodical, very deep thinker. Deep thinker. Very stable though. Honest, truthful, direct in what he says. He doesn't beat around the bush. He's not about lying. Very honest and direct. And that's clarifying the bottom row. I think that Page of Wands would be, oh wow, look at the bottom of the deck. Chariot and Temperance. Temperance is patience and restoring balance. Oh goodness, 3 major arcana all in a row. So we'll go into those, but this, I feel like this has something to do with, there's some energy here about letting go of something that is, mentally burdening you and getting back to your light energy. Maybe worrying too much about a state of the world or something that's a little bit out of your control. Conformity. Does that make sense? Let me know. Okay, so we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. The Chariot is fast forward movement, and it's decisive, and it's direct, and it knows its path, and it's divinely guided. We have Temperance, Sagittarius. We have Cancer, Sagittarius. The Temperance card is about this is very much about something that you want, forward motion. Temperance is restoring balance and patience and not going overboard. It's in some readings it's about not over investing, but not under investing either. And in this reading, this is crowning the reading. There's forward motion, but then there's a need to make sure you maintain balance there. And it has very much to do with something that's very important to you. Does any of that make sense? Okay, so you're feeling very fiery and passionate about something. Your person is waiting, being very patient, hoping something will come around. They've worked hard, they've planted seeds, and they're wanting victory. This victory looks like it's going to require the shedding of an old skin, maybe the letting go of something that maybe it's that you are wanting something to something to conform to your idea. I don't know. I feel like there's some forgiveness, or maybe somebody's wanting to meet you halfway, but not sure. They're not sure how you feel, how they see moving forward. Truth, clarity, apology, possibly. We're going to start clarifying. All right. Anything on this? Ooh, these came out before. Oh my goodness. 2 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and Knight of Swords. Blinded by something not being right, some unfairness, or something, I don't know. I feel like something is getting to you. It's bothering you and you're wanting to solve a problem. Or is there a problem you're holding on to, maybe a little too tight? Let's see. Why do we have the Queen of Wands? See how that Strength card is kind of two-faced? I don't think there's anybody being two-faced. That's not what I'm saying. But it's kind of like there's this soft, gentle energy, and then there's this fierce roar. Is that you and that them? Or vice versa? Because this is your overall combined energy. And with the Temperance card, maybe this needs to be balanced out. Why do we have the Queen of Wands, please? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, an idea, a seed. A seed's been planted. Something that you feel very strongly about. Why do we have the Strength card? Five of Swords. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just beyond grasp to be as close as I can get to it. But there is something that you are very, very passionate about, dedicated to. I don't understand why it's causing a rift here, though, and I think it shouldn't be, because we have the Victory here in the background. There's just so much energy here about being able to shed some sort of shell and being free of it. Like maybe something you believe in is a little bit, Empress. The Empress is a mother, someone nurturing, someone who is like over the top amazing, just loving and nurturing, but she sure can be protective of the things that are dear to her. She is, her mama bear claws can come out. She can be, she's kind of like, I think she's like this. She'll surprise you because she's got this amazing quality. She's gentle and soft and sweet, but if something or someone she loves is crossed or threatened, this is what she does real fast. Strength card, clarifying Strength card. Three of Pentacles, collaboration, working together, coming together, progress. Seven of Pentacles. I'm getting a good vibe about your person, though, you know? Oh. King of Wands, Leo energy again, Two of Cups. This person loves you. And it looks, it's kind of like they want to take action. For some of you, I might be picking up cross-watcher, so some of you this could be reversed, but they want to take action, but they're having to be patient with you. I don't know, Aquarius. What are you doing to this person? Let's see. Why do we have the Four of Wands? I guess we don't really need to clarify that one. Wheel. Timing. Lessons. Moving forward. You don't want to let this Wheel of Fortune get stuck and sluggish by being too... I don't know. Are you guys being headstrong? or okay, why do we have the Four of Cups? Or maybe hard to read? Could that be? The Devil, Capricorn energy. Devil, tied, bound. The Fool, Aries. Again, letting go of baggage, being free. It could be starting over to, you know, with no baggage. The Fool dives in. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing in here. Why do we have the Hierophant? Oh, my phone is going nuts. Hierophant. Yeah, see, this person wants to come forward. If you don't know that, they do. Knight of Cups, beautiful. Knight of Pentacles. They may not be coming forward because they're wanting things to take root. They're like, I feel like they want to play their cards right. No pun intended. Pardon the pun. Oh. There's a ton of major arcana here. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A lot. Judgment. Why do we have the Judgment card? There she is. Said that in the... Did I say that out loud? I think I did. In the pre-shuffle, I felt the King and Queen of Swords. So, indication of a soulmate, yes. Also, that you guys are both... I think you're both more on the same mental journey than you think. You may not go about things the exact same way. This also could indicate a second chance. Queen of Swords, Libra, King of Swords, Leo again. Lots of Leo. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. So there's some sadness for one of you. But I think that needs to be shed. Okay. I feel like, one moment. Whoops. Let me pull this in real quick. Sadness is about the lack of the new beginning. Somebody's being either stubborn or wanting the other to conform, or expecting others to conform, or thinking the other person doesn't see things the same. What's with this Page of Wands? And Tarot's advice is to be grounded, ground yourself, be stable and even, not back and forth, maybe. And those oracle cards are probably going to tie this all together and give insight. But I'm curious about this Page of Wands. Knight of Swords. Fast, passionate. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there's kind of a element here of, you know, air, flighty. What else, please? Nine of Cups. There's a lot of love. So if you don't know that, I mean, you've done something to this person. Equal reciprocity. There's that victory again. There's a need for equality here in you, I believe. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Wow. 9 of Swords. 10 of... Aquarius, I think you're onto something really good. You need to give it a chance, or they need to. But stability is in your advice. Let's see what the oracle cards say, and then we'll also do charms. Okay, here and now. Let's read this one since we already have the card. Oh, we don't have the card marked. Okay, we need here and now. The 20. Being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has potential for you to create miracles in your life. It's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now. One that's more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit and feel the joy of love in the here and now. What are you working on? What you are working on is golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Wow. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far off future. That would be what I'm picking up on. And there's an energy of maybe looking too far ahead. Far off future, but creating your dream now, releasing your desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. There, that's it. The how it happens and how you think and how you go about things doesn't have to be the same, because I feel like you guys are matched. If this is love, it can be business, but I feel like you're matched, it's just a matter of approach, maybe. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune into a sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if, in spite of the temporary outer conditions, you are prosperous at this moment. What you think becomes your reality. Stay present. Whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whatever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you leak power. The same is true of looking too far ahead and hoping the future will provide you with certainty. Driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you are disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. Come back from those eternities and be here now. All will be well and miracles will appear as if by magic and perfect timing. Okay, let's look at this one. Co-creating. Wrong page again. I usually write the page down ahead of time. Let's see. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but the fact that you're creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call the higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You're a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. Let's talk about the relationship before we run out of time. Connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas you would never have come on your own. You are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You're going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now, in the very embodiment of beauty. You are trying too hard to create all that you desire without the nurturing, vital force of spirit. Perhaps you're in a creative slump, suffering writer's block, facing a monumental task, but unable to decide on your first step. So you be avoiding doing anything. Does the word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Why do you think it has all come down to you? Inspiration means drawing in of divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask spirit for inspiration. Two minds. I feel like you guys need to connect with this person, or maybe be more open to them or forgive them. Make sure you're open to receive an apology or their love or whatnot. Two minds are greater than one, so co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way. First priority to you should be spirit. That's what that said. Let me do, I don't have much time, but let's do a couple of these. We have Eve, N, M, I, K. Uh-oh, knocked something over. Believe in love. I knew it. You are sunshine, my only sunshine. And give a girl the right pair of shoes. I don't know how that applies. She can conquer the world. You can conquer the world. Marilyn Monroe. Love you guys. I think you need to give this a chance. Make sure you're open. Okay, love you. Bye. See you soon. Bye, Aquarius.